By now, if you've never heard of Cristiano Ronaldo, you've been definitely living under a rock. But first, take a look at this.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with the...
Wait, did you just see that? Yes, that's Sir Alex Ferguson, the man who made Cristiano Ronaldo the world-class player we know right now. Alex Ferguson first learned about Cristiano Ronaldo in 2002 through his assistant coach Carlos Queiroz, who had previously coached in Portugal. While many believe that the friendly match between Manchester United and Sporting Lisbon in August 2003 prompted United to sign Ronaldo, the deal was actually already in place before that match. Initially, Manchester United planned to sign Ronaldo and then loan him back to Sporting for a season to aid his development. However, those plans changed after the friendly. Following the match, Ferguson had the chance to speak with Ronaldo, telling him, "You won't play every week, I'm telling you that now, but you'll become a first-team player. There's no doubt in my mind about that. We'll look after you." Ferguson later explained, "After we played Sporting last week, the lads in the dressing room talked about him constantly, and on the plane back from the game, they urged me to sign him. That's how highly they rated him." Combined with the growing interest from other clubs, Manchester United realized they had to act swiftly, signing Ronaldo in the summer of 2003 for a fee of £12.24 million on a 5-year deal. United informed Ronaldo they needed him that season and decided not to loan him back to Sporting. Upon joining the club, Ronaldo requested the number 28 shirt, the same number he wore at Sporting. However, Ferguson insisted he take the iconic number 7 shirt, previously worn by legends like Eric Cantona, George Best, and David Beckham. Ronaldo's first season at United was more about adaptation than immediate excitement. He had to adjust to a new environment both on and off the pitch, especially with the language barrier, as he didn't speak English. Ferguson was supportive from the start.
Certainly, I have spoken it all my life, but I find it hard to understand Alex Ferguson sometimes, so... That must have been difficult for you at first.
But I still don't understand him.
Ronaldo made his debut against Bolton Wanderers, where spectators quickly noticed his immense raw talent, particularly his unique style of play. But one thing stood out even more.
The Old Trafford faithful also got to see the first of many stepovers from Portuguese whiz kid Cristiano Ronaldo.
As Ronaldo played more games, criticism began to mount against his style, which was described as flashy, individualistic, and indecisive. His tendency to overuse stepovers and dribbles delayed his final delivery in the attacking third, leading to him being labeled a show pony who lacked an end product. Ronaldo later stated that in his early years at the club, Sir Alex Ferguson scolded him for overusing stepovers and taught him the nuances of the Premier League, where defenders were tougher and didn't go down easily. And by the way, if you're liking this video so far, please consider subscribing. Together with Ferguson and his coaching team, it became a common practice for Ronaldo to analyze matches on the computer. He would review what he had done well and where he could improve, evaluating whether he should have released the ball, dribbled, shot, or crossed. Essentially, Ronaldo played each match twice. Ronaldo's first season was marked by inconsistency, though there were flashes of brilliance. One standout moment was in the FA Cup final against Millwall, where he scored the opening goal in a 3-0 win. This was made possible by Ferguson's bold decision before the game. Despite Phil Neville being a regular, Ferguson informed him that he wouldn't play in the final, as he intended to start Darren Fletcher and Ronaldo instead. Ferguson explained that he wanted both players to experience the feeling of winning a trophy, as Ronaldo had never won one, either at Sporting or United. So, Ronaldo started the match, and the rest is history.
Decent cross, Van Nistelrooy, Ronaldo coming in here, Ronaldo! Marshall then... And Gary Neville coming up on the outside. Ronaldo!
In the following season, As Ronaldo continued to struggle with consistency, defender Gary Neville often questioned Ronaldo's defensive work rate and why he wasn't tracking back to defend. However, this was all due to Ferguson's instructions, who specifically told the winger not to return to his original position but to stay up front and observe the opponents. Ronaldo was the only player who received such commands from the manager. Ferguson, acting as a father figure to Ronaldo, understood the difficulties foreigners often faced while living in the United Kingdom and competing in such a tough league. As a result, he occasionally gave Ronaldo a week off to return home. They would make up stories about his fitness or take advantage of suspensions to allow Ronaldo time to recharge. At the start of the 2005-06 season, Ronaldo faced one of the most challenging moments of his career. At just 20 years old, he lost his father in September 2005 due to liver failure after years of alcohol abuse. Sir Alex Ferguson played a key role in Ronaldo's relationship with his father. When asked about his best moments with the manager, this is what he had to say. "I remember one day when my dad was sick in hospital, and I went to his office and I speak with him. He said, 'Cristiano, doesn't matter, go there, 2-3 days. I understand we have difficult games coming up, but I will leave you to go and see your father.' To me, this is the most important things, apart from winning Champions League, Premier Leagues, and Cups, so I have to appreciate him." In the 2006 League Cup final against Wigan, Ferguson made the bold decision to bench Van Nistelrooy, the club's leading striker, and give Ronaldo a start. The decision paid off, as Ronaldo scored in the 4-0 victory, securing his second trophy with the club. Van Nistelrooy left Manchester United in the summer of 2006, and Ronaldo emerged as a more prominent player in the following seasons. However, before the 2006-07 season, something even more dramatic unfolded. In the 2006 World Cup quarter-finals, Ronaldo's Portugal faced Wayne Rooney's England. Around the 60th minute, Rooney became entangled with Petit and Carvalho, eventually stepping on Carvalho. Ronaldo rushed over to the referee, urging him to take action. Rooney, frustrated, pushed Ronaldo before being sent off. After the incident, Ronaldo winked at his team's bench, a gesture that later became a major point of controversy in the English media, which sought a scapegoat for England's exit. The match ended in a penalty shootout, where Ronaldo scored the decisive goal to send Portugal to the semi-finals. The English media heavily criticized Ronaldo for the wink, interpreting it as him taking credit for Rooney's dismissal. Ronaldo explained that he was following instructions to push forward after England went down to 10 men, but the media largely ignored his defense. According to the press, the wink symbolized, "I got involved, I got him sent off, now we'll win." Ferguson commented, "The ref was going to send Rooney off anyway, but Ronaldo's intervention didn't help." After the match, Ronaldo spoke to Rio Ferdinand, who later got Rooney involved, and they discussed the situation in the changing room. Sir Alex encouraged Rooney to call Ronaldo regularly, as Ronaldo felt isolated. He thought, "If the situation doesn't change, I could not return to Manchester United. I've had no support from the club's sporting director or manager on this matter. They should have come out in my defense, but they haven't." At the time, Ronaldo was considering a move to either Real Madrid or Barcelona. Ferguson arranged a meeting with Chief Executive David Gill and presented compelling reasons for Ronaldo to stay at Old Trafford and continue his progression. Ferguson told him, "You're one of the bravest players to come to Manchester United, but walking away isn't courage." On the first day of pre-season, Ferguson approached Gary Neville, the club captain, and said, "Gary, he's staying, but we have to work hard so that he doesn't escape from our grasp." On the opening match day of the 2006-07 season, all tensions were dropped as Ronaldo and his teammates displayed a strong partnership during their 5-1 victory over Fulham, with the pair celebrating enthusiastically after assisting and scoring for each other. That season would mark Ronaldo's best performance at the club yet. By the end of the season, Ronaldo had clinched his first of 3 league titles with Manchester United, netting 17 league goals in 34 matches. By the 2007-08 season, Ronaldo had firmly established himself as the star of the team, and his teammates, including Gary Neville, fully recognized it. He had become the star of the team. When you score 30 or 35 goals, you can do what you want. There were even moments when Ferguson considered resting Ronaldo, but Ronaldo never wanted to miss a game. Early in the 2007-08 season, Ronaldo was handed a red card in the 85th minute of a league match against Portsmouth. Ferguson's assistant at the time used the resulting 3-game ban as an opportunity to work on Ronaldo's mentality. The Dutchman recorded footage of Ronaldo and reviewed it with him. He asked Ronaldo to set a target for the number of goals he could score that season, and Ronaldo predicted he could score between 30 and 35 goals. "Well, I think you can get to 40, the Dutchman replied. After training, they reviewed footage of Danish Law, George Best, Ruud van Nistelrooy, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It was determined that George Best had a playing style most similar to Ronaldo's, but it was also discussed that incorporating different finishing styles such as tap-ins, one-touch, two-touch, volleys, and headers as exhibited by the other strikers would be beneficial, as a goal is a goal, regardless of how it's scored. Individual sessions were arranged to focus on Ronaldo's visualization of goals and his body movement, and by late January of the 2007-08 season, Ronaldo had already matched his total goal tally from the previous season. That season, Ronaldo scored a remarkable 42 goals in 49 games across all competitions, securing both the Premier League and the Champions League titles. However, a new issue arose when Ronaldo expressed, before the Champions League final, that his dream was to play in Spain, specifically at Real Madrid. Amidst rumors of his potential departure, Sir Alex Ferguson traveled to Portugal to meet with Ronaldo at Carlos Queiroz's house following Portugal's elimination from Euro 2008. Ferguson told Ronaldo that if he stayed for one more season and gave it his all, the club would let him go if a world record offer came in, to which Ronaldo agreed, committing to the 2008-09 season. Despite his agreement, Ronaldo's mind seemed elsewhere at the beginning of the 2008-09 season, evident in his early performances. However, he eventually settled and was able to perform, though he didn't quite replicate the heights of his previous season. Nonetheless, Ronaldo still played a crucial role in helping United clinch their third consecutive Premier League title, scoring 18 league goals. As Ferguson had promised, the time came when Ronaldo's dream club, Real Madrid, made a world record offer, and there was nothing more Ferguson could do to keep him. Ferguson had fulfilled his role, nurturing Ronaldo into a world-class player, and Real Madrid's hefty price tag was a testament to the player Ronaldo had become.